She found a notebook on the subway. Inside were 47 pages of someone's raw, unfiltered thoughts, written in ink that sometimes smudged, as if touched by tears. By page 12, she realized she wasn't reading a stranger's story. She was reading her own. It was Tuesday, 6:47 p.m. The Q train rattled downtown beneath a sky already dark with winter. She was tired, the kind that settles in your marrow, the kind no amount of sleep can fix. Another long day at a job that paid well but left her soul hollow. Earbuds in, playing nothing, scrolling through feeds that felt meaningless, just numb. Then she saw it, a small black notebook, worn at the edges, abandoned on the seat across from her. No name, no phone number, just a date from 6 months ago, and one trembling sentence: "I don't know who I am anymore." Her breath hitched. She'd whispered those words into her pillow just last week. She almost put it down, but something pulled her deeper. Page 3. I wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, sleep, repeat. When did survival become my only goal? Page 7. Surrounded by people, yet completely alone. Not because they don't care, but because I've forgotten how to let them in. Page 9. I used to have dreams. Now I have a routine. There's a difference. I forgot when I stopped noticing it. Page 11. Everyone thinks I'm fine. I've gotten so good at fine, but fine is just another word for numb. Tears welled, silent, hot. How could someone articulate her inner silence so perfectly? Then, page 12. Today I saw a woman on the train. She looked exactly how I feel. Exhausted, disconnected, moving through life like a ghost. I wanted to tell her, "You're not alone," but I didn't, because I don't even know how to save myself. Her heart stopped. She was that woman. Hands shaking, she turned faster. Page 18. Left my phone at home. Walked for an hour in silence. No music, no distractions. Just me and my thoughts. It was terrifying and necessary. Page 23. I'm not broken. I'm buried under expectations, routines, fear. The real me is still here. I just forgot how to listen. Page 29. Talked to my sister today. Really talked. Told her I've been drowning. She cried. Said she'd been waiting 2 years for me to say something. We don't have to carry everything alone. The handwriting had changed. Early pages cramped and anxious. Now looser, bolder, alive. Page 34. Quit my job today. Not because I have a plan, but because I finally admitted I'd rather struggle towards something real than succeed at something empty. Page 38. I'm scared every single day, but I'm also awake, and awake is better than safe. Page 42. Saw that woman again, the one from the train, 6 months later. Still tired, still lost. I wanted to hand her this notebook to show her it gets better. Not because life gets easier, but because you get braver. She looked up, scanning faces in the dim car. Was the writer here, watching? Then, page 47, the final page. If you're reading this, it means you needed to. I left this notebook on purpose. Same train, same time, same seat where I used to sit when I was drowning. 6 months ago, someone left me a notebook. Different words, same message. It saved my life, so now I'm passing it on. Not this exact notebook, you'll keep this one, but the idea. When you find your way out, when you remember how to breathe, leave your story somewhere for the next person who's drowning. We save each other. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You're not alone. You never were. She closed it gently, pressed it to her chest like a heartbeat, and for the first time in months, she felt something other than numb. She felt seen. Maybe you're hearing this because you can't sleep, because you're tired of feeling tired, because something in the silence called your name. Here's what matters. Someone out there has walked your exact path. Someone found their way through the fog, and someone is waiting, quietly hoping to hear that you made it too. You're not broken. You're not too far gone. You're not the only one. You're just in the middle of your story, and the middle is always the hardest part. But it's not the end. Keep the notebook, write your truth, and when you find your light, leave it for someone else still in the dark. That's how we survive, one story at a time. Good night, and thank you for listening. Before you sleep,